What is up? Back for another Minecraft Let's Play. What did we do last time? We built all of this, we became farmers, and the sugarcane has grown. We were going to build a pier, I think. Not up here, but a pier. And I think we should start carving this out, because we wanted to turn this into an animal farm, and we can raise this as well. But I can't remember if we were going to build underneath or if we're going to have it open. So we could theoretically have it open and extend the farm all the way over the top. Oh, that's actually a really... Yeah, we're going to do that. That's what I'm thinking. So what? We'll build from here. And we'll go all the way across. Like this. Let's see how far I get. Until a tree gets in my way. I can't remember if we had a spare axe or not. How many animals do we want though? We definitely want cows. We also want pigs, I'm assuming. Definitely chicken for bows. Sheep could be useful. So we've got to figure out kind of how much we want before we get too involved into it. Because what I want to do, that failed. I need to extend this down a bit more. I'll show you in a minute when I can actually get this. Right, there we go. Now we come down. So as you can see, I can bring this to here. That's perfect height. So we can do like some nice decoration in between and make it look all nice. And then we can put something in between. So we could do that, do walls going in the middle, dirt on the top once we've got the shape that we want, and then we should be all good. We can turn this into a nice farm that's underneath a farm. So an animal farm underneath a normal food farm. I feel like that's going to be our best way of doing it. But at least we're starting to extend the base a bit. Because I might have it go all the way back and we're going to extend the base. Because we do need to extend it. Because we need to get our Wall of Legends built. But I need a shovel. I also need some spruce logs if I'm going to extend it, because I'm going to extend it from this wall. So I might have to take apart some of our original farm. So I've got some spruce logs on me there. Of course I do. I'll just chop down some wood. Oh no. So it'll come along here. So yeah, our house will be here. So I need to use the dirt that I'm picking up to fill in the hole underneath. Let's get this smelting as well. So we've got plenty there. At least we've got plenty of stone brick. We're going to need a lot more, but it'll do. It'll do for now. Right, dirt. So we need to kind of figure out how we want to do this. Do we want it sat, the house, on a bed of, not a bed, but like a wall of what's it called, a wall of stone brick, or do we want it sat on dirt? That's what I've got to figure out. So I'm going to have this as a fully open doorway and we're going to make it look nice. So we've got to push it back, what, another 3? Obviously we can have it as wide as we want, but for now, whilst we're extending, I think that's going to be enough. Because then what I can do is this is being extended and I'm filling it in. Because what I know I've obviously got my wheat farm over there. I can then get rid of the wheat farm, have this as just a lookout, make it look nice, put my wheat here, carrots, and I can make it look proper. So it's like a proper farm instead of it just being sat doing nothing. We can do a couple of strips for melons, a couple of strips for pumpkins, because we're going to want to make stuff like glistening melons, so we can start making potions and stuff, because I think that's going to definitely be useful. So we've got to consider all of these aspects. But yeah, I've got to think. I want the animal farm to go underneath, so this needs to all be wood. So I need to get... What am I using for the floor? Okay, so I'm using spruce planks. So yeah, I need to do it like this, because this is going to be the only way to start, like, filling in the gap, so I know where I'm building. Then I'd say, I'm going to put it on a bed of stone brick. And I can always change it because it's going to be 3 layers thick. So it works nicely, because if I want a window like this, I'm going to need... So yeah, it'll be like that. But I'm going to need, obviously, logs to go underneath the windows, so it works nicely. Otherwise it just won't work. So if I just build it like this for now, and then what I can do is set it up properly when the farm and walls and whatnot are done. Let's just gather that, chop that down a bit more, and we can carry on. Right, so I'm trying to figure out how wide I want it. So each section we want at least 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's our central point there. So can I go another 3? Let's have a look. So that's 5. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So we're gonna go to this point here with the farm, because I think I'm gonna just go cow, because sheep aren't actually useful. So if I come across them, I'll get the wool. Or do we go with the sheep? We use the cows as a way of getting food. And then we have sheep. I don't know. We'll at least go like this. We'll at least do the 3 wide. Wait, am I doing this right? Yeah. We'll at least do the 3 wide and then kind of go from there. It's just trying to figure out the best way of doing it. I felt like 5 wide, 2 lots of 5. So what, 11 wide was good, but I feel like this is good as well. So we're just going to keep up with doing this, and then we can kind of go from there. And just so people know that we'll be watching, I am putting together a Minecraft server, which is going to be like an RPG SMP kind of thing. So when that's done, I will be sticking the IP in the chat. It will be 1.21.1, and I'd happily have any of you guys come and play. It means you'll have the opportunity to come play with me, play with Ver, and we'll have it's going to have pets, quests, mounts, stuff like that. But it's going to be just a survival. So I hope I'll be able to see you guys there, because that will be fun. Because we can possibly do streams on it and whatnot. Oh, I love how pretty this is. But the issue is with the fireflies, yeah, they look nice. But when it's night time, the only way you can see the fireflies is if it's dark. Which is not useful if you don't want mobs spawning in. So look at that. So at least now, having the farm like this, I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can kind of defer where everything is going to sit. So for example, this comes along 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to have to do a log here. So I know it's an even number, but I can do a log, my logs there, and I can kind of have this section here as my kitchen, and I can have a double door. So I can go from the kitchen to the farm without an issue. And then I can kind of maybe wall this off going along here so you can't get through, which makes it so much easier and better. I feel like that's going to be our best way of doing it. So at least now we can extend the house without any worries. So now we have another farm plot in. Because when you figure out how to layer it, it works really nicely. Which is what we're doing. Okay, I failed that. Let me get up. Open the door. I'm just trying to figure out what to stream tomorrow. That's the thing. And I say that whilst I'm contemplating everything whilst drinking a cup of tea. Very British of me. Let's keep those stereotypes of the British going. Right, so we need oak planks. We have some, yeah. So we can start filling in. So I don't want any, really. So I might put this as some, yeah, I'm going to do a slot window. So what? Oh, it's 4. Okay. So I've got to figure out how, oh yeah, I know how I'm going to do it. I know how I'm going to do it. Bear with me. Right, let me grab some planks so I can do this properly. Actually, I'm going to need a few more planks than that. I know I've got logs on me. I could have done it whilst I was up there, but I also don't want to waste my logs whilst I'm building up the walls. So, my best way of doing it right now is like this. Oh, I got hiccups. So, because I know that's going to be the ceiling anyway, I can place these in and boom. And I can just leave them there. My phone keeps going off. So if that's vibrating onto the mic, I am so sorry, guys. So there we go. What I can do is that. Bring that down and then double door. And all we need now is to make where the windows are going to go. So what, 4? I'm going to have to make a triple lot like that. Where's all my glass? We need more glass. We only need one more piece, actually, by the looks of it. So what I'm going to do, I know I shouldn't, but I'm going to get rid of that. And smelt it, because we've got 5 pieces already. So if we can turn it into an actual pane, that'd be useful. But for the lights, we can have them hanging off the wood, which I'll show you in a minute. So let's do that. And then that. So we can have light coming off like that. Oh, no, I don't like that. It needs to go higher. There we go. And then, so I can still have like barrels and stuff. Nice big open window. Look at that up front extension. Go us. Now we need double doors. Boom. And then we can say we've extended the house nicely. Oh, look at that. I've got 2 spare as well. Oh, I am too good at this. So each time it goes by 5, so what, another one here. I can go up like so. I'm going to have to now. Boink. Boink. And then we've got one more to go across. But I might extend it. So yeah, we'll go 3 and then we'll turn this into part of the house as well. Or we can turn it into a balconied area. So at least then it wraps round. And I think that'll look nice. So at least we're starting to extend. Do we have that as a big window? I think that should be a big window. Yeah. Yeah, I need to do the farming because it needs to be done. Let's get the potatoes going, because we're going to want to start getting all the other farms going as well. I don't think we have carrots yet, but we are now at a point where we can make potatoes. So we need a smoker. So what is it, that? Yeah. So let's shove the smoker there. Give me that. Way. So now we can get that going. So we have everything set up ready for the farm. We're going to make a giant window there like what we've done there. And we just need to get down here done. But this is just going to become tedious and annoying to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark central point here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of it all. And there we go. We've got it nice and clear. I went for a shovel and a pickaxe, but we've done it. But I have thought of another idea for this. And yes, my inventory is very full and I'm going to go empty it in a minute. So instead of having it 3 here, I'm going to have it 3 in the middle like this. Because then that will allow for me to have a walkway to a storage room in between the different farms. So we can have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have a farm there, or we can make it 7. So what here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we can have it 7 along here, like that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then it reaches all the way over quite nicely. And then we can have chickens, cows, pigs, sheep, and then it's actually all set up properly. Yeah, it's going to be our best way of doing it. Boom. Smart. Which is quite surprising for me because I'm not normally smart. So what? We need to go like this all the way along. I can go up top and do it. I'm not going to stress myself trying to get it done down here. Because down here doesn't matter as much. What I might do is have it go down a level. So at least now we're getting some structure in. I think that looks nice. I like it. I like it. There we go. And what? Bring this across. Because you're not going to see up there, so it doesn't really matter if it doesn't match. Because obviously all this is going to be filled in. That's what I'm going to go and do now. Fill it in with dirt. Have a triple bay in the middle. So we've got to fix. So yeah, this is going to be a trick. Try not to get angry. Nom nom nom. Right, there we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But it's not quite like that down there. So then this can be like this. And then we can make it interesting. And we'll go like melons. Then this will be water. Pumpkins into here. And then we can do melons again going here with water here. But I've just realised something. It needs properly filling in. So it needs to be filled in from underneath too. So what we need to do is... No, because you're going to be a wall. There we go. Because then it's going to be wood underneath, which should save the water drops, which would be useful. And yes, I know I had a mini map before, and that's why I've turned it off, because we are not to have mini maps. This is vanilla Minecraft. That's not vanilla. I know I've got the one down in the bottom right, but that's different. It's not a major like enhancer what a mini map can be, so I'm trying to do it in the less cheaty way as possible. There we go. So what I want to get rid of these just so I know where I'm building. There we go. I'm going to have to eventually get all that dirt from down there. Go away, you stupid tree. There we go. That should start disappearing now. In theory. So if I get rid of some of these leaves, that will help. There we go. Now the tree will disappear. Go away, tree. Do some deforestation. Go away. Oh, I thought I was going to go back to my inventory then. We're like, haha. But we now have our farms almost fully set up. So what I can do is we'll put water here and here. That'll fuel the entire farm. And we said what? So I'm going to use oak planks for where I want it to fall. And then boink. Pumpkins. And then another one here. Or do we want them to fall this way? Yeah. It just makes it look a bit nicer. Makes it opposite to the other melons. There we go. Yeah, that's going to look a lot nicer. And then we want water there and we want water there. We've got 2 buckets, so let's go get some water. I want to use the water whilst it's there before we get rid of it, as otherwise it's going to screw us over. Can't fill that in yet, but this, yeah, so now I've got an infinite water source here, 2 of them actually. Now I've got to fill this one in underneath and then I can add water. I haven't done that yet, but we do need to make our wall of legends as well. But I've got to wait for it to actually go nighttime. But the name that's going to be added is how do I say that? Finfaylight, but it's Finfaylight Alt, so I think it's their alternative account. Oh, just let me sleep. I know it's going nighttime. Jesus Christ. But look at the size of that. I'm quite happy with that. Let me sleep. I can't believe how big we're making this house. I want to, before I start making any important strides, I want to get the house looking nice. Because that's something that people don't really do. They tend to go just straight into, oh yeah, let's go get all this. Hence why I'm only level 10. So we need to go and finish this house. Then we can start putting together the all our stuff that we need, so we can go to the nether, we can go mining, get a load of more diamonds, pre-make some diamond gear for when we get netherite, and we can get this working quite nicely. Oh, I know what I need to do, and I'm going to use dirt to do it. I need to fill in under this to make my life so much easier. Oh, I'm making my life harder by doing this at this point. So I need to build my framework for the house so I kind of know how we're going to extend it. And we can go from there. I was going to say we're out dirt, but we're not. Sorry about my voice. It's gone all weird. That should be better. My voice keeps doing it lately and I don't know why. It's not like I'm poorly or anything either. Maybe it's all the pop that I'm drinking. Could be the reason. Right. I'm going to put one torch down here just to light the area up a bit. We're looking good. So I need more stone brick so I can finish this off properly. Yeah, so boink. I got some cobblestone. What I was going to use cobblestone? I can't remember. I was going to use it for something. Walls. I need walls. That might be enough walls, to be fair. Right. Okay, yeah, you're not going to smelt in there, are you? There you go. So that'll help. And then I can go get my cobble walls in and just make this look a bit nicer. I'm getting distracted. I should be working on the house itself. There we go. And let's just finish this little bit off. I can't just leave this bit. That's just wrong. And then we need to figure out how we're going to do the walls inside of here. Because that's looking nice. If I don't say so myself. It's a very castle-esque build. Without it being too in your face as a castle. If that makes sense. I think it makes sense. Make it make sense. That's where I want it. Give me that. Damn it. Did not mean to go that high. There we go. Then what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because I already have the one done. Okay, so we want to build that there. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so one of them is going to be 4. Or we can do that. So it's 2, 2, 2. How do we want to do this actually? Or actually, I got a better idea. We're going to bring that up. We'll get rid of this and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So I can do another double door here for the farm. Then 1, 2, 3. I was going to go across by 5 or 7. Because I tend to like to work in odd numbers. I don't know why. I just feel like the design can be a lot nicer. But it depends on how big we want this section. Because I was also going to turn this into a single door. And this will become a balcony. So what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 by 4 little block. Then we've got the extension here, which can go back another 3. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So let's just dig all this down. Because I know this will become a pillar. There we go. Looking. I have no idea where he just came from. That scared the hell out of me. So let's just fix that. No, I'm not going to leave the coal, but I'm going to leave that like that. I don't want to confront that. So, with that being said and done, I'm going to turn this into a window like that. This is going to be a big window. This is going to go across like this. This is going to go up like this. And we pretty much have the farm built and ready. So we're going to go pillars all the way along like this, so they've got lights. That needs to be a massive glass window, so I need to go get some more logs. But I think the house extension is coming along really nice. I might do some off-screen wood chopping, unless you guys would rather I chop wood on screen like this, but I personally feel like that's a bit meh and not fun to watch. So it's up to you guys. If you want to see me chopping wood, then so be it. I'll chop some wood. But I just want to finish off this. What's it look like from down here? Can't really see it, but if I back up, that looks so good. Let's get rid of this tree, because I might extend the stone brick just to make it look nice, and I might kind of flatten that wall out so you can get to the cave, and I might turn the cave into something for us just to make it look a bit nicer. So I can start like walling all this off. So from here I can build a wall, make a pier entrance, keep building a wall all the way around, and then we could have like a little walkway that stops, let's say here. This will be a little pass through with like glowstone or glow berries coming down and stuff like that. And then obviously we've got our farm here, so all of this will be removed, turned into stone brick, and it will look really nice, because then we'll have our balcony up here, which I will probably wall off from here, and then, but that means we can then extend the house this way a bit, so it's extended and looks nice, because then we can extend it into there. We can do so much with this area, and it's going to pop and it's going to look really nice. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. I was going to say, I know we haven't got much done, but we've got a lot done. As you can see behind me, like, look at all of that. We've really extended it. We've really made it look nice. So we just need to keep going, and we need to make it look nice. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to go like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to go check our Twitch out, and don't forget to come join our Discord as well. And I'll see you all in the next episode.